What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're gonna get into another new makeup release. So let's get into it. But if you're curious what's going on with my eyes right now, I actually have on the Patrick top, but it's not the new one that came out. I have on the blush palette from 2023 because it had eyeshadows in it. That's why I opted out of buying the new ones, because as you can see, there's 4 shadows right here, and I felt like this set was going to be really similar to that one that's supposed to be the most sparkling and popular one. And then I had this set right here, which I felt like would be nice. So I was like, I'm not going to buy it because I already have eyeshadow. So that's what I'm working with on my eyes. And then I just used the Beaute Bar Mitchell eyeliner to work out the eyeline. So now let's get into this video. But if you like videos like this, if you like complexion videos, I have done so many complexion videos, it's absurd. They should be popping up over my face as we're talking right now. I'm glad I took a break from complexion. I do have a complexion video coming soon though with Sigma. We'll talk about them a little bit later on in the video, because I'm going to talk about some holiday deals that I was informed about, just in case you don't follow my community tab. If you like a good fragrance video, but I've done Dear Skye and Vanilla Sin from Ellis Brooklyn. I have done, what is it, the Candied Lychee from the Virtuous 7, or the 7 Virtues. I think it's 7 Virtues. And then I've done Snif's Honey Sweet, and I actually have their new fragrance that we'll be talking about in today's video coming soon. They're currently having a sale, so make sure you check that out. I have it linked in my community tab, so you can check that out when you get a chance. If you like a good fashion video, I do fashion videos, fashion shorts twice a week at least, and I've done a couple of fashion videos. So this brand Johansson I really like had a 40% off sale. I did a video on them, and then I did a video on Forever 21 because they had a good Labor Day sale. So if you're interested in those sort of things, make sure you check it out. So the eyeshadow videos I've done recently was the Huda Beauty one, which didn't do that well, which I was kind of shocked by, especially because my Huda Beauty videos usually do well. But I did that one. I did the Makeup by Mario palette, and I did the Natasha Denona Rocks when I get there. But if you like stuff like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Now on to this actual video. So we're gonna start off with this one. I don't remember if I talked about this last week or not. I feel like I did and I just forgot to delete it. But the Clarity Cosmetics palette has launched. Just in case I did talk about it, it's called Clarity Rain. I don't know, it just reminds me of a colorful jumbled version of a Tarte palette, like, you know, those giant holiday palettes they have. It just reminds me of that. I was hoping to get something more exciting from them, but this has 2 dazzling multi-chromes, 2 dazzling dual chromes, 3 captivating multi-chromes, 1 highly pigmented shimmer / foil shade, and 18 velvety mattes. So there's a lot of mattes to shimmer ratio, which I guess is good, because it's like if you get 3 or 4 good solid shimmers and it shifts and it matches with the tones in the palette, that would be nice. I don't remember how much this is though. I'm not necessarily interested in getting it though. I've grabbed a couple of the holiday palettes I wanted. Like I told y'all, Ulta is on its way. The Cosmic Beauty holiday palette is on its way. But there are some palettes that I'm excited about, so I guess we can touch on those now. Friday, which is today, Blend Bunny and what is this? Glisten Cosmetics have a collection coming out. It's at 6 p.m. GMT, 10 a.m. PST, and 1 p.m. EST. I'm like, why does everybody never want to put CST? Like, they just leave me completely out, and I'm just supposed to guess and figure it out, but whatever. Anyway, it says set your alarms, the moment you've been waiting for. So they have a price breakdown, because I guess the other brand is in a foreign country, because it has it in pounds and it has it in American. So the single palette is $46. The Blend Bunny blending brush set is $25. The Blend Bunny lashes is $12.50. The Glisten Cosmetics liner blush set is $25, and then the Glisten Cosmetics Peach Juicy Tint is $12. Then they have a bundle of the palettes for $85. They have a full bundle for $155. They have the Blend Bunny bundle for $74, and that's available on Blend Bunny's site only. And then they have the Glisten Cosmetics bundle, and it's available on Glisten Cosmetics only. And that was 58 pounds on Glisten Cosmetics. So if you're excited about this, I'm happy for you. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the palette isn't that exciting for me, and then y'all know I don't use cake liners like that, so that's not exciting for me. So I don't know. Lately, like the last 2 or 3 Blend Bunny collections I haven't bought, just because I don't know, they just haven't been doing it for me. I think I just feel like they're doing too much repetitiveness when it comes to color stories, so that's why I'm kind of just like, I can pass on it, but I'm excited for anyone who's actually excited and wants to get their hands on it. So the next palette I have to talk about is from Viseart. They have this Serensuit Entendu. I hope I'm saying that right. It says it's supposed to be inspired by the legends of the Night Sea and Poseidon's starlit kingdom, and it retails for $44. So it's available now for purchase if anyone's interested. I feel like Viseart hasn't done that much recently. I don't know what's going on with them, but I haven't felt like anybody's really been talking about them. They have this other palette coming out too. It kind of reminds me of the one from Dede Signature, you know, when she had the, what is the light work palettes, the one they have for the eyebrows and for the eyeshadow. But apparently this is supposed to be for your hairline as well. It's the Structure Vice Pro, and it's coming on the 20th. I don't know if it's coming to their website only, or if it'll, I think it's probably just gonna go to their website. I feel like they've pulled out of Sephora, so maybe it'll go to Beautylish and other places like that where they sell it, and Beauty Bay. I'm not sure, but it comes out on the 20th for anyone interested. We know I'm not interested. I don't really care about it for the eyebrows. I feel like it would take too much to try to fill up my hairline, because if you already know, my hair thins in this area right here, which is a lot of times why I wear headbands, or I have a hat on now, as you can see. But yeah, it's not something I'm interested in. But I do like Viseart, and if the other palette had a little bit more color, I would probably be more prone to getting it. But I just feel like it's too neutral with like a pop of green and a pop of like dual chromish blue. So it's not calling to me. Then there's this palette with, I forgot the name of the YouTuber or the influencers. I think it was like Cats something. It's from Beaute Bar. And it's called Realm of Fairies, I believe it is. Yes, Realm of Fairies. So I'm not sure exactly when it comes out. I don't think they've shown the color story yet from what I've seen. But if they have, I will put it up here for you to see. But at the time I'm filming this, I didn't see it, and I checked Makeup on Your Radar, and she's usually on top of all that, so I didn't see it. Okay, so Inslee Brain has decided they need to come out with another 6-pan palette. This one is called Meet Happy Go Lucky, and it has 4 mattes, 2 mid-tone shades, and 2 sheer sparkly shimmers. So the color story of this isn't exciting to me either. I do appreciate the fact though that you can pop them out now, because when I first bought from them, when I bought the Strawberry, I think it was called Strawberry Dream or Strawberry Moon palette, that you couldn't pop them out. They didn't start being able to pop them out till the Harvest Moon came out. So I was excited about the changing of the shades and the fact that you can pop them out. They're magnetic, because I prefer my palettes to be that way, so I can switch around and have variety. This one is just very bland and uninteresting to me, but I can see it being somebody's everyday thing, because it's like you got the nice iridescent shimmer, I guess it will go on the lid, or you have a more pigmented one that you can wear that you can use that's more appropriate for daytime, and then you can put the black on the outer to smoke it up for the nighttime and get you a nice look. So I see where they're going with this palette. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. I've told you all in my videos about how I don't really buy from this brand. I hadn't bought from them like in a year or two. I had to buy something for my friend. If you watched that video, then you know what I'm talking about. So needless to say, I'm not getting this. Next, e.l.f. is trying to come from Makeup by Mario. So I feel like they just blatantly copied the Ethereal Eyes palette, the original one he came out with. They're even calling it Keep It Ethereal, like, you know, ethereal, if you will. Now I think his palette might have more shades in it. Don't quote me. Then his palette have like 12 shades in it. This only has 10. I'm not interested in purchasing this just because I already have the Makeup by Mario one and a whole bunch of other neutral ones. I don't know why everybody's going back to these neutral palettes, but you know. Not that they stopped, it's just I feel like for a little while we're actually getting color and fun, and some brands are still doing it. It's just I feel like people are sticking to what's safe right now, especially because of the economy, I'm sure. But I don't know, I'm just not interested in it just because of that. But you know, to each his own. I'm like decided that they need to come out with a whole little PR box for Strawberry Shortcake. So it's supposed to drop, it's supposed to have dropped today at 4 p.m. or 7 p.m. Sorry, 4 p.m. PST and 7 p.m. EST on Glamlife's website. They're saying it's extremely limited quantity, so look out. I'm shocked it's not popping up on the TikTok shop. Y'all know everybody loves to live on the TikTok shop and exclusively launch stuff there, which I be feeling bad for some people in some countries, because I'm like, if you not, you know, in America and they launch it on TikTok shop, then when do you get to buy it? Like, I be feeling bad for them. Like people like Cole Little Ball and people that follow me in foreign countries. Like, what if Sue wanted to buy this? She can't go on TikTok shop and buy it. I mean, you can go and buy it because it's on their website, but it's like, I just think about people that live in foreign countries that watch me. It's like, you might not be able to buy it as soon as I can buy it, and that kind of sucks, especially if you're a creator who tries to keep up with the trends and you're like, people that watch you are in America like me. So that kind of sucks. But if you're interested, it's limited quantity. I feel like they've just been very repetitive recently. Like the Ghost Face palette that I told you about that he returned or whatever, that one is, oh, I didn't talk about their lip products. So they got a lip kit that they came up with, a lip oil kit for the holidays. It's supposed to be with the Bride of Chucky, or like the Seed of Chucky or whatever, because remember they had a son, so it was like Chucky, Tiffany, and then the Seed of Chucky. I don't remember what his name is, but they have a lip kit of that. Apparently they're just 3 lip oils. I thought that was interesting. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a whole collection, and their Christmas collection is dedicated to Chucky again, and it's just more of they started off by showing a lip kit, because I was a little confused by the way that they put up the advertising, but you see it here. So we'll have to see what comes of that, because they haven't teased anything for Christmas, which I'm kind of shocked about, because a lot of people are, but you know, to each his own. Anyway, I'm not interested in the strawberry shortcake or any of the other stuff. Like I told you, I just want the splash. Next we have this Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum from NYX. I thought the packaging of this was cute, but I don't know if I necessarily want this. I'm confused. Like a gloss serum. Let's read what this says, because oh no, see right there it says a hydrating gloss stain. I don't like stains. Instant vitamin glossy color with a unique lip staining effect. See, nope, doesn't sound like anything for me. Infused with magnesium, vitamin B12, and lip quenching coconut water. It's designed with water breaking technology for lightweight intense pigment and a unique sensory lip refreshing feel. Used for instant wet shine color that leaves a natural looking even lip stain. For sheer natural to a hint of vibrant color. It's 16 shades of them for $10.67. Now I'm not sure if these are available yet or not. Trim just said they were reviewed. I don't see anywhere where it says that they're out or not. So I guess you can check on their website, or you can check Ulta and see if they have it available or not. So Manny MUA showed up, Lunar Beauty, which is owned by Manny MUA, showed a couple of palettes. So I don't know if they're releasing 2 palettes or if it's just supposed to be another palette that they're putting with an existing palette and they're gonna re-release something. I'm assuming it's 2 palettes though. The thing just says new lunar coming soon, and it doesn't say like if this is 2 palettes or 1 palette. I'm assuming they're trying to imply with showing 2 palettes in the picture that it is, because at first I thought it was just like, you know, that that smoky cool tone blue palette, and the one at the top was a new one, but I think it's supposed to be 2 new palettes. I am intrigued by this. I didn't buy his shroom palette. I told you all why you didn't need to buy it. It was cute though. Like I feel like he comes up with decent color stories the majority of the time. Even though he doesn't wear color that often, I feel like he does a good job of curating color stories and still makes them safe enough for people who want to try color but still need to use the palette for every day. So I feel like people would appreciate that. But you know, I'm interested to see what's going on and who's all over there and if I need to get it or not. So I'm not going for it. I can see myself picking this up. I can definitely see myself picking it up. So Bailey Searing is back at it again with Melt Cosmetics. I didn't realize there was this many palettes, y'all. So she's back at it again with Melt, and this is the Fatally Yours 2 collection. So there's a lot of stuff that comes in this collection. You get the eyeshadow palette, which just reminds me of the one that they did for what was it, Beetlejuice, the I forgot the name of the that palette, but the waiting room. I think it was the waiting room where they had the gray and they had the red and the black, and she just added like a pop of gold. So it's like if you already have the waiting room palette, unless you're a Bailey Searing fan, I don't really feel like you need this. But you know, to each his own. Like if it goes 50% off like it did the first time, I'd add it to my collection just because I like Melt, and I feel like her formula is like a little more true to the original formula they had that was much pigmented. But otherwise it's like I don't plan on getting into this stuff. There's like, let me see, 1, 2, 3 lipsticks, and then there's a eyeliner, and then there's a, what is it, Metal Eyes Gel Shadow. There's a lip gloss, there's a clutch purse, there's a mirror, there's some lashes, and then there's the Please powder blush. So the whole set is $225. you know how they do now, you have to buy the whole collection when it first comes out. You have to buy the whole PR box, and then later on you can buy the stuff individually. So I'm assuming when it does launch, it's going to come up like that. It doesn't give too much detail about when that is. They don't have any of the individual prices up as of yet for what I've seen, so that's all I can tell you. But the lipsticks look okay. My only thing is she's like kind of pale, so it's like I don't know that they would necessarily work on me. And I already have a grayish tone lipstick from McGrath that I use for that sort of color. Of course, everybody has a red. This super light nude that I see in the picture, I already have one of those from when I bought Michaela's collection with who was it, Glam Light. The second one, the Pot 2, is when she had her really light lipstick, and it actually worked out for me pretty well. So I already have one like that. So the only thing I was interested in is the kind of like pinky one that's next to the grayish one, but it's like I already have, you know, like pink lipsticks like that too. So I don't really see anything in this collection that's calling to me other than the palette. And since I already have colors like this from Melt, and you could just literally buy a gold single shadow, or just pull out Trophy Wife and use that as the gold for you if you already have this palette. I don't feel like it's necessary for me. So this was my why you don't need section along, you know. Do I have any other palettes that I can give you a why you don't need moment on? Next we have this it's called the Cat's Meow palette from Black Moon Cosmetics. I don't think I own anything from Black Moon Cosmetics. I have been looking at the brand for a while, but I don't think I actually own anything from them. The color story of this wasn't very exciting to me, so I was kind of just like, you know, I don't see myself picking this up. Plus, fun fact, I don't like cats, so hopefully you got a picture of it. I was screenshotting it and they had it going on a reel, so I don't think they had an actual picture of the palette at the time I did this. Hopefully I can find one. If not, you're seeing what I'm looking at right now, which isn't the inside of the palette, but you know, I don't think I want to pick it up just based upon the reel I saw in the color story of it. It wasn't my cup of tea, but to each his own. So Le Monde Gourmand decided to come back out with their creme brulee, which I found interesting because I'm like, from what I remember, they already had the creme brulee in what do you call it, in TJ Maxx. You can buy this creme brulee fragrance. So I'm like, did they change something about the fragrance, or did they just bring it back? Because it's like, if you brought it back, people probably might have already bought it at TJ Maxx and don't want to buy it from you, even though like it's close to the same price. Like it's $13 at TJ Maxx and they charge $25, so it's like somewhat close to the same amount. It's just kind of like buying it at 50% off. So I don't know. I wasn't necessarily crazy about the scent. I actually have the hair mist, but I put it in I think I'm gonna put it in a Christmas giveaway, so you'll be able to get it if you don't want to buy it. But I don't remember it smelling as sweet as I was hoping it was going to, so I was a little bit disappointed by it. Maybe I'll like go on Ulta and see if I can find it, spray it again. I still want to get the one that they got with the birthday cake one, because I still haven't seen that on Ulta's website. So I'm wondering if that's just going to be exclusive to them, or if you're going to have to wait a really long time to get it on Ulta's website. I'm not sure, because you know people say limited edition or exclusive to their website, and then like a month later you see it like everywhere. So it's like, I don't know, but I hear people have stuff exclusively just to their website for a certain amount of time, or early access to get sales boosted on their site, and then they'll like push it out to other places for the people who are willing to wait. So either way, I've smelled it. I wasn't necessarily crazy about it, but I've smelled so many creme brulees, and I think it wasn't as sweet as I was hoping it would be. Next we have this niacinamide rosy color. So remember they had the bronzing one over the summertime, so now they have a rosy one. So I feel like they're trying to follow in the Drunk Elephant steps, because you know Drunk Elephant has the blush one and then they have the bronzing one. My only thing is this isn't, again, something that would work for me. I'm not, you know, opposed to it, and I'm happy for anybody who's interested in it, but my whole thing is like, why would you want to necessarily look blushed all over your face? So it's like we got targeted skincare with color in it now. I'm a little confused on what it's really for, but it says it's supposed to launch exclusively at the Sephora night market in New York. I don't know when it's going to launch to the rest of Sephora. Hopefully I'll have a link down below if they do launch it, but it's not something that I'm personally interested in, just because if anything I have to get the bronze one, because I feel like that's the one that would work best for some of my skin tone. But I don't know, I don't really like the niacinamide one that much. I prefer the strawberry collection with the AHA and the BHAs, because I have oily combination acne prone skin. But I've tried this before and I thought it was okay. Let's get into these fragrances now, the rest of them. There's Born to Stand Out. I still haven't tried this brand yet and I want to so bad. They have one called Be My Cookie. And it has raspberry baked cookie, bourbon vanilla, absolute, castorine. So I don't know. It comes out on November the 22nd. So if you're interested, you'll have to stay tuned and wait for that. Some of the notes in it sound interesting, some of them don't. This brand is just really expensive, so I'd have to get like a discovery set and just try a whole bunch of stuff from them, which I was thinking about doing, like just going on Lucky Scent or Twisted Lily and just getting a sample set of all of these fragrances, because I'm like, I don't know which one I'm going to like. There's a few I wanted to try, but I figure if they have a curated set, I can just buy that, and then whatever I didn't like, I didn't spend a whole bunch of money to find out about. I don't know, but I'm interested, perhaps. I know I'm interested in the brand as a whole, just don't know if I'm necessarily interested in that scent. Next we have Native. No, sorry, Nativus. Is that how you say it? Navitus? Anyway, they have a perfume coming out that has fig, violet, tuberose, cedarwood, wet earth, smoke, leather, Indian oud, coffee, tobacco, vanilla, and oak moss. I don't know how I feel about that set of scents. It doesn't sound intriguing or like something I want to try. I still want to get those candles that I talked to you all about last week. The travel set that's like that's $99, but that's like $30 a candle, which I think is actually pretty good for a luxury candle. So I'm still gonna have my eyes on that. I'm hoping they have a sale on their website so I can pick it up. But this fragrance doesn't sound like it's going to be my personal cup of tea. But again, it's another brand that's like I'm intrigued about and want to try out, but I just don't want that particular fragrance. Y'all, okay, so I only got one more thing to talk about. And y'all, I was so excited about this. I was been praying, hoping, and waiting for them to come back out with this. So shout out to the girl who on Lemonade who I found this from. So apparently they're re-releasing Coco Cabana. This is the one that's supposed to be like their version of like a pistachio, like sweet scented fragrance. So I'm like, yes honey, I'm super excited. It's going to be called Chorizo 39. It has coconut cream and toasted praline. It's supposed to be a warm sweet gourmand that has coconut cream, tropical orchard, and toasted praline. They don't say when it's supposed to come out yet. I'm hoping they have a whole travel set and they come out with a whole collection of stuff like you know, a body wash and all that, because I'm like, I'm so ready for it. I'm so here for it. I want to have this fragrance. I'm gonna get the biggest one they have. Like, I just feel like this is just gonna be the one for me. I'm telling y'all, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. I'm like, I absolutely need it. I just need it. So I will definitely be picking it up, honey, with the quickness, because I'm excited. Another eyeshadow palette. See, they come up with the eyeshadow palettes and I'm here for it. I'm not opposed. I am not opposed at all. So I have this one from Dede Signature. So remember I told you all they were supposed to be coming back with the Ruby palette, or the, what is it, Jingle Bell Rubies, and then they came out with this new palette, or they're coming out with a new palette. It's called Fearless Holiday Eyeshadow Palette. And she said, we asked her, so she listened, and these are magnetic palettes now. So I'm super excited about the fact that it's magnetic. It's a 20 pan holiday palette with a half and half fall / Christmas colors to it. I think it's nice that she mixed up the color stories, because my whole thing is you could easily, you know, have palettes that just have a whole bunch of stuff that's supposed to be dedicated to the Christmas time, and then you wouldn't be able to use it for a longer period of time. You know, the month of like December isn't really that long till the holidays come. You only have 30 days to use a palette, and you know, this stuff is expensive. So I like the fact that she's putting colors that you can use for fall and winter, so you can get a little bit more use out, because you know, fall in my mind starts in about like September. So we got September, October, November, December. You got 4 or 5 months to use it. Not that you can't use makeup at any time, but I know there's some people who like certain aesthetics for certain seasons. So for those people, I feel like it'd be more beneficial for them that she put fall and Christmas colors in the palette. I do have a code with Dede Signature if you're interested. It should be down below, but this doesn't come out to the end of November, so I'm assuming it's coming out around Black Friday time. And then she shows you some of the names in the palette. Let's read some of these things. So there's Pumpkin Patch, Cinnamon Toast, Sprinkles, Chai Latte, Moody Autumn, Holiday Flavor, Saddle, Fun Filled, Cold Weather, Dark Winter, Pansy, I find that one interesting. Soft Phase, Fireplace, just to name a few. But I'm excited to see what the color story is going to look like. I feel like she does a really nice job with color stories. I still want to get like a couple of things that she had in that holiday collection she did dedicated to her sister. So hopefully I can get a few of those pieces, but they be selling out so quick sometimes, so it's like I have to, you know, get on it like that. And if I don't get on it like that, sometimes I miss out. So I need to do better when it comes to that. But those are all the things I had to talk to you all about. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. My membership is down below if you're interested. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.